Midoriya's character is absolutely pathetic. And I love it because that is the most charming trait about his personality. At the end of the day, being pathetic is a weakness, which he had turned it into strength. All for One was absolutely right. Midoriya being pathetic was why people actually tried to help him and wanted to see him succeed, me included. This entire episode was a one big example of that, considering that all of the people wanted him to win and did everything in their power to make sure it happened. And speaking of pathetic, One Punch Man has definitely gone down the drain. Considering that it used to be one of the best shows that I've ever watched, it is literally getting carried by its writing and its story at this point. 2025 is definitely the year of chopped animations.
No. Wait.
Because first we had beginning after the end being absolutely destroyed, then we had Blue Lock season 2, which was a huge disappointment except for the last episode, and now we have One Punch Man. 2025 is definitely a good year for the anime, but it is absolutely a bad year too. So we have to talk about this.
Let's up those numbers!
First of all, let's talk about My Hero Academia because I want to get the good stuff out of the way. This entire episode was absolute cinema. Every last moment I watched was the one I knew I would actually be seeing one of my favorite characters, Midoriya, for the last time. People make fun of him for no reason. This was absolutely perfect. Everyone he ever knew came to help him one last time. That was definitely like Avengers Endgame, where everyone comes to help Captain America in the final battle. His entire class was here. It was not about him, it was about everyone, which is why they said we are here instead of I am here, because Midoriya needed them as much as they needed him. Although I would say that All for One was still scary, considering that he wasn't feeling anything right now. Even if so many people were against him, it was because Midoriya transferred One for All to Shigaraki in order to end him. It also ended up destroying All for One's brother's vestige too, which ended up leaving his chest hollow and empty, because even if he was evil, he did care about his brother in his own twisted way, and he didn't want to see his brother get destroyed. His entire purpose was absolutely gone now because Yoichi was gone too. He didn't have his brother, which was why he was able to survive after getting hit by One for All. If Yoichi's vestige wasn't destroyed, I think Midoriya might have been able to destroy both Shigaraki and All for One, but we will actually never know about it. But All for One did understand one thing, that tragedies make people stronger. I mean, just look at people like All Might and Midoriya. Both of them went through a lot of things to get stronger, while All for One was someone who had everything given to him. He never had to struggle for anything in his life up until now, which is why when he straight up had to struggle for the first time, he absolutely lost all his mind and Midoriya absolutely destroyed him. This moment where they played Yuseiran for one last time against All for One. All these years that I have watched My Hero Academia, I never got emotional, but this was truly something. All for One at this moment understood what made Midoriya so powerful. The reason was his weakness, something that All Might never had. Midoriya was absolutely pathetic, which was why people actually ended up helping him. Even now, nothing had changed. Even when Midoriya was fighting All for One, people were absolutely cheering him on because he was always persistent. How could someone not be moved by seeing him? That was the whole point of his character, and right now everyone was saying that he could do it. This was something he wanted all his life. He wanted to be a hero. They helped him reach All for One even when their bodies were broken. Even someone like Uraraka, who couldn't move while she was being taken to the hospital, she was wishing that he would win. Good God, Horikoshi, you have to make sure that they actually end up together. I don't care. She was absolutely crying at this moment. Even the enemies of their nation wanted Midoriya to win this, and the moment when Midoriya's mom came to cheer him on was absolute cinema too. It kind of slightly made me cry at this moment, though I won't lie, because it absolutely made me emotional. This was really precious and perfect to see his mom actually see her own son become a hero that she actually saw grow up, and then he finally delivered the karma All for One had to get after years of hurting so many people. This was over. Even when he tried to put himself together, he was absolutely done for, and Bakugo made way for Midoriya to actually deliver the final blow. That, and along with every last holder of One for All's vestige, they all delivered a final blow to All for One, and in the end, he wasn't a demon lord, which was really sad. He was just a lonely man who seeked for his own brother, who was always there for for him no matter what he did. This was how All For One ended, and this moment was truly peak when Midoriya absolutely punched him and he got absolutely disintegrated. It was really perfect. As for the second part of this video, moving on to One Punch Man, this isn't going to be pleasant because I have been absolutely annoyed with One Punch Man. I haven't made any videos on it previously, but right now my patience has absolutely been broken. What the hell is going on with the animation of one of the best mangas out there? And just a disclaimer, my anger isn't targeted against the employees or the director. Don't harass them. At the end of the day, they are human too and they have families to feed or are someone's relative. The fault lies in Bandai Namco's hand. The entire corporation literally thought that it was a good idea to hand one of the best important projects to inexperienced people in such a short period of time. This episode absolutely frustrated me. Till now, I'm getting the flashbacks of Blue Lock and beginning after the end. 2025 is the year of chopped animations, for the love of God. This absolutely hurts to watch. Just look at this starting frame. Mizuki has to be one of the best looking characters in the show, but they absolutely dropped the ball with her and changed her character model too. If you don't believe me, just compare these scenes here. She's fighting the monsters. She has a different uniform in her lower part of the body, and in the frame of the episode when she is behind Darkshine, who was going ahead to finish the monsters to clear a way for her, she is wearing her original dress. I don't know why they are doing this, but I have stopped thinking about why people do things and just notice it. Also, compare this scene to the one from the manga. I just don't understand the need of using a filter like that on this to animate it. It literally feels like a PNG. It feels like I'm seeing the thing I love get ruined in real time. Also, is it me or in this scene does Mizuki's jaw looks absolutely broken? Tell me I'm not dreaming, right? I feel like if I laser focus in the entire episode, I can easily figure out the flaws in the animations of the episode too. They even made Amai Mask lose all of his aura in this scene. I'm not even joking. Just compare it side by side. He's actually one of the most handsome characters in the show and they absolutely ruined it. And this part is absolutely like, I don't want to say it, but Tatsumaki was the one who was done the most injustice though. In this episode, she literally got a chopped scene of us. This isn't even looking intimidating compared to the manga panel. She looks absolutely weird. She is one of my favorite characters in the show. She and Fubuki, I absolutely love them, and seeing them get destroyed in the process of the animation, it absolutely hurts. Everything felt like still frames in this episode. This part too, just compare it to the manga. She looks so detailed in the manga when she comes down after beating Evil Eye. In the manga, she is looking absolutely detailed and beautiful, but if you compare it to the scene from the anime there, it looks absolutely hideous. We have absolutely fallen down to levels which isn't even possible. I'm losing my mind over this. I don't know why they actually animated Darkshine and Puri Puri Prisoner very nicely of all the characters in this episode when we literally had baddies like Tatsumaki and Mizuki who couldn't even be animated, let alone not have their models changed. I honestly am too scared to ask at this point. Why are they doing this? I don't want to know the answer. But at least they animated this Atomic Samurai scene nicely where he finds the Rhino monster. They actually gave him a moment in this episode which was good, but it does not excuses what they did for the rest of the episode. I'm absolutely tired of this. I don't mean to be emotional. It's just that I've always loved One Punch Man, and seeing it broken down like this, it is absolutely frustrating me to no end. Also, this statement actually felt weird from the producers though. Okay, I'll be honest right now. Someone like me who can actually say that yes, I get it. You are forced by a company to actually do your work in a crunch time with less resources. You aren't at fault, but the reality is that most of the people don't care at the end of the day. One Punch Man has been one of the most prominent series that has ever existed, and if it gets ruined by animation, they won't care. The best one can do is not abuse the stuff and direct their criticism at the corporation that is responsible, which is Bandai Namco. And let's keep it respectful, guys. I don't want to see anyone actually abuse the stuff. They are just human at the end of the day. Anyways guys, that's about it for this video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think about it? And I will see you all in the next video. That's about it. Peace out. Have fun.